Good time zone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Iodine. I'm your host, Benny. Today I'm doing some writing. Woo! Let's get started, shall we? Okay. Let's start with some generations. Hey there, Nathan. Welcome in. You are allowed to begin writing, yes. Don't worry, man. I also hate myself, so that's fine. Alright. Now, last 12 hours, 50. Offer valid only for new guild memberships. Okay. Alright. Whatever, guys. Yeah, I need to, let's see if it'll let me in. Yeah, I didn't think so. I can't access my manuscript, guys. Because, my membership ran out. Hey, somebody followed 7 days ago. And they left a comment. Wow, I'm completely blown away by how vividly you bring Naomi and Trey to life. Their personalities, quirks, and tension between them feel so real. Loved how you balance suspense, intimacy, and world building without ever losing the emotional core. The scene with BSI interaction was mesmerizing. You could feel Naomi's hesitations and Trey's playful energy right alongside them. Your writing has such a way of pulling me straight into the moment. Dying to know, what do you think will happen next, now that they're navigating the digital closeness and quarantine? Ooh. You read any of it? Check pics? Oof. What's an asshole move? Letting my membership, lapse? Holiday special. New Year's in New York. This year again. I think I did, I already voted on these. Ooh. Hi there. Hey there, Queen. James's ex-girlfriend. Was that Bella Vita? Good stuff, man. Congratulations. Source for co-authors. 10 subscribers? Wait, hold on. Subscriber limits. With subscribers, you can make private content visible to specific people, blah 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 blah. Now you're writing Police Story 8. After, what is that, 100,000 years. Enjoy your writing. Police Story Vampire Special. That would be sweet. Make sure you put it up there, man. Okay. Well, it's only $54. Sweet. Grab your hammer and go world build. This time we're moving the police story to Serbia. Sweet, man. Flippin' sweet. Wait, why does it say... It says all the stuff is released before March 21st, 2025. Did it just never get published? I've even voted on this before. Alright, let's reply to this person, Lyra. Thank you so much. Glad you were enjoying it. Doo, doo, doo. Okay. VLC Media Player. Doo, doo. Doo, doo, doo. Do do do, biddly do 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 do. She may be potential girlfriend. You never know. Matt Hardy's wife was just this fan. She's a lot younger than him. Yet they have a kid, so anything is possible. They have a kid, huh? Global search. Man, it feels like forever since I started this, since I was last writing. It's ready to get started. Once you've logged in and created your first world, you're ready to start and enter the competition. Let's take a little peek at Lyra 23. Member since January 5th. Well, thanks, Lyra. Okay, shall we actually do some writing? Alright, let's do some Pomodoro. Let's catch up. We will speak with MS Edge.
The transport carried them on a scenic path through the dynamically generated city based on years of Trey's customizations and tweaks. The conversation was light, even as they arrived at the restaurant and ordered their meals. Trey, unsurprisingly, ordered a large cheeseburger that arrived open-faced with all of the standard fixings that she immediately began picking off, fully aware of the irony that she could have ordered it without them, and that the burger wasn't even real. Naomi, on the other hand, ordered a slow-braised steak flank with steamed vegetables drizzled in cultured butter infused with herbs paired with a vintage-styled red wine. As she took her first bite, she began to appreciate just how advanced her BSI was to be able to approximate the scent, flavor, and texture of the food so accurately. Her pleasured groan was unconscious and unavoidable, and elicited a laugh from Trey. "That good, huh?" Trey said before taking a bite of her own meal. It is, Naomi said through a mouthful. She blushed and covered her mouth as she finished the bite. So, how does this work? What do you mean? I mean, will it make me full? Your BSI will make you feel like you're full, Trey said, but you won't actually have anything in there. Seems like a great way to stay in shape. Yeah, how else do you think I can keep this frame? Trey motioned to her body. Though it was digital, it was still a largely accurate representation of her physical form. It's definitely possible to overdo it, though. I heard stories of people with early models starving or dehydrating themselves to death. I'm not surprised, really, Naomi said. They put some safeguards in pretty early on. Reminders to eat and drink in meat space, get exercise, etc. There are even apps out there that can take control of your body and do that stuff for you. I'm not really sure I trust those though. Naomi had nothing to say, which said it all. She knew full well that BSIs could take control of a person's body while they are in cyberspace.
Okay. She solemnly continued eating her meal. I'm sorry. Trey said, noticing the silence prompter. It's okay. Naomi responded. Hey there, batteries! ATS has really changed since I last played. That's right. No, I'm just doing some writing. This is what I usually do on the weekdays during the day, at least here in the States. I try to do this a few times, do some writing a science fiction thriller slash horror slash romance. And yeah, I've been writing it over the past year and some change. Currently on chapter 18. But I will be doing some ATS later tonight. Probably starting around 9 or 10 o'clock Mountain Time. How are you doing, batteries? It's okay. Naomi responded. Struggling to write a sci-fi screenplay for a short film. It's all in my head and I can't get it onto paper. The screenplay? I definitely gotta start working on screenplays too. I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. A little tired, but I got some Monster Juice to help me wake up. Sci-fi screenplay. That's awesome, man. If I can give you some advice, or a recommendation, try starting out just by summarizing your idea in a single paragraph, maybe 3 sentences. Basically, like, what might be the blurb on the back of the box if the film was actually made, and then take those 3 sentences and gradually expand them until you have like turn the first sentence into a paragraph, the second sentence into a paragraph, third sentence into a paragraph, and just keep expanding like that until you have a reasonable outline of the story you want to tell. And then from that outline, yeah. Start writing your screenplay from there. Sweet, sweet. You want to tell me what it's about? Police Story 8, Egypt. Was this... Did you just upload this, Nathan? Oh, I really shouldn't be looking at that right now. I'm still in my Pomo, my work point. Sweet. Well, I just voted on it. Good stuff. Congrats getting that out. It's okay, Naomi responded. No. It's not. Trey set her silverware down. This song is good. Oh, I've already got it in there. It's less a compelling story, more of an excuse to shoot something and learn the technical side of editing more. The plot is quite simple, a loop reset of time that involves a minor shift in reality each time. Slowly, the main character gives up and descends into madness. Interesting. Interesting. I love it. Apparently, in Groundhog Day, in the original script, Robert Zemeckis wrote that by the end of the movie, Bill Murray's character had been stuck in the time loop for the equivalent of like 10,000 years. I don't think they ever say quite how long he was actually in it in the actual movie. But yeah, that that idea that he's been stuck in there for thousands of years is just wild. And there was an episode of, I think it was Black Mirror. Yeah. Oh, was it Black Mirror? Where it was kind of the same idea as a guy that was stuck in a time loop. Like a one single day that's been repeating over and over. Played by the guy who did who played Eric Foreman in that 70s show. What's his name? Oh, really? I didn't realize his name was... Maybe I did remember his name was Eric Foreman, but, oh, his was Foreman with an E. Played by Topher Grace. Movies and shows. Good Company, Heretic. He was in Heretic? Huh. I didn't realize that. It was Love, Death, and Robots. Love, Death, and Robots. Hey there, Y. How's it going? So there's an episode of Love, Death, and Robots. Love, Death, and Robots. Tiny Leap. The Witness. No, that's not it. Am I just completely confusing it with something else? Dang. Oh, man, I can't... What are you up to? How's, I don't think I've talked to you since, last time. Happy New Year, Y. How's your New Year going? Remember that episode now, where they have the mini civilization? Yeah, that's the one that it was showing here, but it's not the episode that I was thinking of. Oh, it was a recent Twilight Zone 2020 episode. That's what it was. It was a 2020 episode called Try, where Topher Grace is stuck in a time loop. And, I mean, it being a Twilight Zone episode, it's basically if Groundhog Day were a lot more serious. And, yeah, it's very good. It's very good. Pretty dark. It gets pretty dark. But yeah. Okay. Let's try set or silver down. Was having trouble looking at Naomi. We have to talk about it. I understand if you don't want to, and I'm willing to think about it with you. Still working on my Hunter's Moon Tales series. Sweet, sweet. Have you put any parts out yet? Willing to talk about it with you. But for now, I just don't know. I really said that. I'm sorry that happened to you. First 3. Nice. Good job. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Naomi set her own silverware on the table. Hey, time for a break. Did I not change that? Doodle doo doo. Settings. Alarm sound. There. And we'll bring it down a little bit so it's not so abrasive. Really, guys? Okay, there we go. Alright, break time. So how's everyone doing? I think I remember you telling me that Hunter's Moon is a sci-fi series, right? Oh, she replied to chapter 18. Sweet. Oh, time travel. Well, that's still in the realm of science fiction. Although I imagine surely there's like fantasy time travel stories out there, right? That sounds exciting. I'm really enjoying the ride so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing how things escalate from here. Thanks for sharing your story. Happy to stay tuned. Also, do you have another place where readers can talk with you about your writing? Yes. A Discord. Did you get stuck on writing during the Pomo as well, Nathan? Yeah, Discord username Pinnacle709, or you can join the Here, I'm gonna put my exclamation mark Discord. And hopefully this is still functional. It is. Sweet. Dude, why is it not copying it? Copy link address. Can I not put links in Nice. It's good to hear your Substack is growing. I need to get on Substack. I mean, do they put stories that are like this length up on Substack? I haven't read a whole lot of Substack. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Dang, I can't... Is it just that I can't paste anything over in here? No. I guess I'll just manually put it in. https://discord.gg/T, capital E, lowercase t, A, capital R, G, 98, R4. If I go here, I can't copy stuff from here either. Boom, leave comment. Been doing a character arc from stories I have on Coffee. Hoping learning about a character will make a person want to listen to the full story. Yeah, I mean, doing some character descriptions and stuff, I think that'll definitely help. bring people into it. Engaging with others on Substack. I wrote a new flash fiction story from a prompt that got some attention. What was the prompt, and how long did it take you to write it, and how long was it? Feel free to post the link, any links that you want to post in the chat as well. All right, let's go. Weird you. I mean, when I say any link, you know, obviously I'm not talking about, like, you know, anything super spicy. Don't post any porn. Don't post any, whatever. But, if you've got some writing or something that you want to post, feel free to post it in here. Ooh, a link to Google. Alright. Free, I don't remember the prompt. Something about footsteps in the snow. I think maybe it sounds familiar. What's weird you, Nathan? Alright, I just favorited your footsteps in the snow. Shimmering footsteps in the snow. Alright, let's get to work. Naomi set her silverware on the table. It was clear that she wasn't quite ready to talk about it, but she knew she would have to confront what happened to her eventually. Sure. She said. You've already shown me a lot of even if we haven't found out it. You've helped me out a lot. Already so much. Now I know how to spell grateful, but I hate the way that it's spelled. Because you'd think that Greatful, you'd think that that would be, because this makes more sense, you know? Alright, Nathan. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'll probably be around in the morning. I imagine I'm gonna be doing some, American Truck Simulating. Yeah. I want to finish, driving around New Mexico. Seeing all the sights. Maybe, purchasing my garage. If I can make that much money. But yeah, grateful, because great basically Grate, that's like not a good thing, you know? That's like grating cheese, or someone is being grating, you know? That's like a bad thing. But yeah, it's weird, man. Grateful. Do-do-do-do-do. Naomi reached out. And through some hesitation, she grabbed trays and it probably would do me well to talk about it. I don't think I'm quite ready to do so. I just sneezed. When I am ready, though, you will be the first. Person I talked to. Okay, Is that it for that part? Let's see. Eden continues asking strange questions. Trey's confusion prompts Naomi to pry. Okay, let's go back to scene 3. Trey who started blushing this time at the touch. At Naomi's touch. This time, it was Trey who started blushing at Naomi's touch. I was talking to others on Substack, and they say writing series is going well for them. Thinking about putting a new series on the platform, but I really don't want to split my writing up. That's a tough one. Yeah. And my first thought immediately is just, put your writing on both platforms. Wherever you put your writing for free, put it on both platforms. But there's also the monetization aspect. Like, what stuff do you not put for free? Do you put the stuff you want to hook people with on Substack for free so that they can come over to buy me a coffee? Does Substack have like its own monetary thing, like a subscription or payment thing? I don't think it does. Oh, it does. I see. Makes sense. Makes sense. Works the same as coffee. Sweet. This time it was Trey who started blushing at Naomi's touch. She felt the butterflies fluttering in her core. It had been a long time since she had felt that feeling. Since she had actively sought out another person's attention. And suddenly, just as she was just as she was beginning to think about the last person that made her feel this way, she suddenly appeared. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Called it. Alright. Well, this break is going to be the last 10 minutes instead of just 5. And that'll carry me to the end of the stream. But I think that's that for this part of this chapter. There's one more part to go. And that's when Eden arrives. Okay, works the same as coffee. The difference is, to get a reader's email on coffee, they have to donate. However, on Substack, you get free subs emails too. Nice, nice. Okay, I gotta look at some of these generations I did. Boo doo doo doo. Hopeless. Trees. How do I link? says that I've got 45,000 views. I don't know if I believe it though. I'm almost at 40,000 words on this story so far. I thought I was much further than that, but that's alright. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. If you are on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. And check out patreon.com/BennyKill709 or buymeacoffee.com/BennyKill709. Either of these places will allow you to support me, BennyKill709, or whatever the heck it is that I'm doing here. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your time zone.